Always, YouTube. I hope you guys are good. Welcome back to my channel. So yeah, gents, in this video I'm gonna be doing AUD and AUD for you, gents. I hope you guys will take a lot of value out of this one. I know that I did not drop the Sunday market breakdown, and then I know that you guys benefit a lot from that. So I just decided to do AUD for you guys and AUD as well. And then I really hope you guys will benefit from that. And then if we get enough time, we're also gonna be doing NASDAQ. Most probably gold as well. We will see if we're having enough time. We'll do that for you guys. And then if you are new to this channel and it happens that you enjoy the content that we put out, don't forget to subscribe down below. Ring that notification bell so that you'll be notified every time we drop a video. So yeah, chance, without wasting any time, let's get straight to the video. So as you guys can see from your screen, I'm looking at AUD. So I just want to take you guys through the first trade that we took. I think it was late last week. It was a very nice trade. I just want to take you guys through what was going on what was going on through my head when this was developing, and then how I managed to cash it as well. And then yeah, man, without wasting any time, let's do that. So as you guys can see, let me just put it on replay mode, and then maybe push price back till somewhere on those areas there. So as you guys can see, we already knew that price was in a very clear downtrend, series of lower lows and lower highs, right? So we saw price breaking this structure here, and then we saw price pushing back very correctively to that area, and then we knew that price will most probably come filling this gap here, because there's a gap that's been created here, and then we have a nice order block from H1 time frame. If I zoom in a bit, you'll see that. Right, we're having this nice order block. We knew that price might come for this order block and start pushing to the downside, right? So with that identified, we also saw this area here as a very nice area that price can just go and start pushing to the downside from. And then let me just mark it out. And then we were just waiting patiently to see what will happen around these two areas here, because already we're having a nice pattern. We're having a nice pattern building up, and then we know that price can just push up till here and start pushing to the downside. That was our first idea that we had, and then price will most probably as well, because of this imbalance that was created here, price will most probably push up, close up the imbalance and start pushing to the downside. So we had those two areas as our areas of interest, and then we also have this as a confluence that price will most probably play out. So as you guys can see, even here spot money was involved. You can see by the candle that price pushed really hard to the downside, and then we knew that smart money was involved, right? So let me just play price. I think we took two trades on this one. As you guys can see, price started pushing to the upside and then mitigated that order block, and then gave us the third touch on our pattern. So this we had something like this as a nice entry point, and then we knew that price will most probably push up and take us out and come for this OB. We were okay with that 1% loss, because we knew if price pushes up and mitigate this order block, we will still make that money back and make even more, right? So with that being said, price started playing out. We were taken out very early, but then we got in immediately at that area there, because we knew that was a very important area, and our stop loss was just uh above that area there. And then obviously this area here was our first target, but then you guys already know that we had an order block down here. We had a nice order block down here, so we knew that price will most probably come for that order block before pushing back to the upside, right? So now let me just play price so that you guys can see. Price went back up and started pushing aggressively to the downside, and then as soon as price took out this trend line here, we moved to break even immediately after that, and then price completely took off to the downside. This was one of the best trades that we had for last week. And then I think when price gave us this nice impulses, and then mitigated. There was an order block somewhere around here. I'm sorry I did not mark that. And then that's when we decided, you know what, we had enough profit. Which was like 15%. This was a very nice trade. We lost 1% here, and then we made 15%. It means we made, if we minus that 1% that we lost, it means we made 14%, which is really, really good. So with the style that we use for our management, it's very, very good for us, so that we can always benefit regardless. As you guys can see, that if we risk maybe like, let's say we risked more than 1%, it was going to be difficult for us to recover. But then we risked 1%, and then we were able to make 14%. It's like 14, 1:14. So it means uh, actually it was 1:15 with this trade, but then the first one, obviously we lost 1%, so we minus that 1% here, and then we got 14%. So this was one of the best trades that we took this week. So obviously we were looking to enter with buys to the upside, because we knew that price was most probably gonna start pushing to the upside. I got involved with buys, but then I will not be holding for long. So as you guys can see, we changed character. Price was pushing to the downside. We changed character there, right? And then we knew that price will most probably come back for this order block down here. We had a nice order block down there. It did not mark that. And then we also had this nice pattern building up. I think we had it like this. Yes, we had a pattern like this. And then this pattern was in confluence with the order block that we had. Then we also had it like this on top. So we knew that price will most probably start pushing to the upside, and then we were gonna take advantage, right? So let me just go back to H1. I am currently involved with buys on this one. So let me just quickly play price. And then this was also sent out to the team. So as you guys can see, price created the last high, which is this one here, and then price broke it here. As you guys can see, that we just wanted price to confirm for us. Should price come back down, break the new high, and then we just wanted to see if price was gonna come back, and then we're gonna take this to the upside. So this is exactly what happened. And then we are currently at break even. So price started pushing up, and then came back down as expected. Price started pushing up again, took out the high, and then as price was coming down, that's when we started looking for those nice buying opportunities. This was a nice break of structure. This will be a very nice break of structure, and then obviously this will be a nice change of character. And then let me just mark out the OP. We got this order block here, we got this other block down here, right? So that marked out, I started placing my orders there, and then stop loss just a little bit below, because of, you know, remember gents, this is December. We're most probably gonna have the market slowing down a lot. We're gonna have we're most probably gonna have the market slowing down because most traders are not trading. They will just be waiting to trade from January. Most traders are on leave. But then yeah, let's just play price. Price started pushing to the downside, started being messy, then price started engaging. So as you guys can see, this is where price is currently, and then I am currently at break even. But then let me just show you what I see currently, gents. Let me just quickly show you what I see. So as you guys can see, price started pushing to the downside, mitigated the order block that we have in down here, and then started pushing to the upside. But as you guys can see, look at how price is look at how corrective price is. We don't want to see this, right? We want to see price engaging. We want to see price coming into order blocks very correctively, giving us reversal patterns and start pushing to the upside. But here we don't have that reversal pattern, which is red flag number 1, and then red flag number 2. Look at how price is moving. So we know that eventually price might start pushing to the downside. So with that being said, this will be our area of interest. for us to push with price to the downside. Why? Because we broke structure here. We're having this nice area of interest, and as you guys can see, smart money was also involved here. So we just want to see price pushing back to that area, and then that's when we're gonna be looking to buy from. So far I see price building up something like this as a nice pattern. I see price building up something like this as a pattern that you can use to enter the markets to the downside. And then this is what I see as well. So this is a very high probability setup that price will push to the downside. So as you guys can see, we just want to see price pushing up very correctively, giving us those nice 15 minutes pattern, and then we're going to be looking to enter the markets there all the way to the downside, because it seems like price will push to the downside and then most probably give us something like a very nice reversal pattern somewhere around those areas here, there being our first touch, this being our second touch, and then anticipating this third touch before we can look for those nice buying opportunities. And then yeah, man, this made a lot of sense to me when I started seeing this pattern, that this pattern has a high potential of building up for us to look for those nice buying opportunities. So this is how I see AUDJPY, gents. I hope you guys will take advantage of this one. Let's quickly go to AUDUSD. I just want to walk you guys through what I see on AUDUSD. This is gonna be a very quick one as well. Let me just quickly go to H4. So as you guys can see on H4, this was pushing to the downside. As you guys can see that we were pushing to the downside, we broke the structure up here, which is somewhere around those areas here. Even from a bigger time frame, we broke structure here. As you guys can see that after breaking the structure, price started pushing aggressively to the downside, and then as you guys can see, we have this imbalance that built up here, and then we have this area here as our area of interest. So price started pushing to the upside, as you guys can see that, coming for this order block, right? So we know that price will most probably come up for this order block and then giving us something like this as a nice reversal pattern. As you guys can see that already it's building up something like that. So we might have something like this, even, yeah, we might have something like this. So we want to take advantage of that, right? So obviously we want to see price pushing back up here, mitigate the order block, give us the third touch, because this is 1, 2, anticipating the third touch and mitigate the order block, and then we expect price to start pushing to the upside. So with that being said, gents, we have two we have two setups that you can take from this one. We can take the setup going up to mitigate this order block. It means we can buy from there and then see if price is going for the third touch and mitigate the order block, and then we're gonna be looking to sell again from there. So yesterday I saw something like this. Let me just go back to H1. I saw price building up something like this. This is a very nice pattern, as you guys can see that. I saw price first touch, second touch, anticipated the third touch here, but then as you guys can see, price will not, if price gets to the third touch, this order block will most probably be violated, unless if price is gonna use an order block down here, so that it can give us a very nice third touch. But then other than that, we can still look for those nice opportunities as well to see if price is gonna give us something else. If price is gonna give us maybe something on 15 minutes, maybe something like that, push down, come back up, maybe just to give us something like this, then we're still gonna take it again to the upside. So this is AUD USD, gents. So I hope you guys took a lot of value out of that. So let's see if you can squeeze in NASDAQ quickly. This is gonna be a very quick one because I don't want this video to be too long. So with NASDAQ, gents, we were looking to buy. Unfortunately, last week we could have caught a very nice buy around those areas there, because price presented a very, very nice pattern that we could have used to take this this buy from here all the way till there. This was going to be a very nice sniper entry, but then unfortunately that was not to be. So with gold, this is what I see. Let me just zoom out a bit. So as you guys can see, I think we changed character here. Yes, we did. and then price went down. We broke structure there, as you guys can see that. So now, as you guys can see, price is giving us this nice continuation pattern. We have this nice impulse. So now price is giving us this nice continuation pattern. We expect price to push to the upside, at least to fill in this imbalance, because we broke structure here, and then to mitigate the order block that we're having up there. So on NASDAQ, I mean, we still expecting NASDAQ to push to the upside. So for us to get nice sales, we want to see at least NASDAQ giving us a very nice reversal pattern, because as you guys can see, we have a very nice order block from H1 time frame. So, and then we also have a larger pattern and a pattern within pattern. This is what we want to see. We're having our first touch, second touch, we're anticipating the third touch, mitigate the H1OB, and then give us this pattern in pattern as well. Should price do that, we will take NASDAQ to the upside. Gave us the first touch, second touch. We want to see NASDAQ pushing up and pushing down again to give us the third touch here. And then this is exactly where we're going to be looking to take those nice buying opportunities. And then last week, quite a very nice sales around those areas there, all the way to the downside. So this was one of the best setups that we had last week or last week. So yeah, gents, I hope you guys took a lot of value out of this video. I hope you guys will be able to take advantage of the setups that we showed you. And then if you are new to this channel, gents, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share, comment down below, do all that great stuff, gents. We will be dropping a lot of content, and then I hope you guys will have a very good festive season. Enjoy with your family, be safe. I know this is high time where we want to have a lot of fun, so I hope you guys will be very, very safe. And then obviously the market will most probably slow down from next week, so be aware of that as well, because we're having a lot of holidays. But then other than that, gents, I hope you guys will have a very good festive season, and then I hope you guys will take advantage of the setups that we shared. And then I will try to drop more videos if I see more setups. And then yeah, man, with all that being said, I wish you guys well. See you in the next video. Always.